Dorothy was on the yellow road. She was headed to a place called Oz, which was probably a cool place. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've seen that movie, so I don't really recall. But anyway, I am on the road to a place that some call the most terrifying place in America. Now in this town, it actually has several haunts, and we'll get to that. So come on the journey with me. Come check out this haunted town and this most terrifying place in America. So anyway, just checking out this yellow road. So I actually spotted this on Google Earth. I'm like, what is this yellow road and why is it there? So I really want to know about it, and just looked into it. Believe it or not, it's really not that spectacular of a reason. I found out that the highway department uses this road to practice. You know, the yellow roads and the white roads, the lines that you see on the highway. So this is it. So let me just give you another real quick look at this, and then we're gonna head to this haunted place and this haunted town and the most terrifying place in America. So you don't want to miss out on this, so hang around. So while we're in this town of several haunts, we're going to check out a few other things while we're there. So if you want to find out what town this is, I mean, obviously I'm in Nevada, you're going to have to hang around and find out. So before we get to the scary places, we're going to show you some other places of interest. So hang tight, it's coming up. So one of the places we're going to check out that's kind of off the grid here in this town is a hospital that operated around 1919. Now, I'm checking this thing out and it doesn't really look like it was a hospital, but according to Wikipedia, I mean, if you trust Wikipedia, it was a hospital, and I'm kind of looking for some placard. Maybe I could check it out to see, get more information on it, because I was really looking for some more information online about it, and not much else to tell you. Otherwise, for a while it was called the Casey House. Probably somebody bought it and lived here, and I know there was a big fire, and as you can see here, and I'm going to show it to you, that looks like it's been damaged by fire. But anyway, but just think 100 years ago how busy this building may have been. All right, let's move on down here. See if I can see any closer. Okay, so that's boarded up right there. We're not getting in there. All right. So maybe I can stick my camera up in here. All right. That's it here. So there it is. The old hospital. Tonopah, Nevada. Operated around 1919. Don't know how long it lasted. But at one point in this town, there was like 2,000 people. Well, actually, there's 2,000 people here now. There was thousands more. It was a booming town. It was a booming mining town. But now it's just kind of more of a tourist town, believe it or not, that serves the ghost hunters of a couple of places we're gonna head to in a little while. Such as like the Clown Motel. Now, according to Paranormal TV, the Clown Hotel, or the Clown Motel, is actually one of the most terrifying places in America. So we're gonna go down there and check it out, and so stick around and we'll show it to you, and let me know in the comments if you ever stayed here at the Clown Motel, what your experiences may have been. Were you terrified by it? I mean, I'll tell you the truth, I don't plan on staying there. I got other accommodations for the evening, but we are going to take a closer look. So hang around for that. Okay, so there you go. The old Tonopah Hospital, operated in 1919. Now it's just a shell of a lot of things we're going to show you here in this town. Where, although you know there is some modern homes here, and you know obviously a lot of people do live here. There's a lot of rustic homes here, and there's a lot of footprints from the old West, the old Western, the old mining days, and we're going to show you that. So, all right. So one of the must-sees when you come to Tonopah, Nevada is the mining museum. Now, we're going to take a peek at that for a few minutes. This will be our last point of interest before we get to the haunted stuff, so to speak. So, stringing you along a little bit, but you know what? This is definitely worth the trip. I wanted to kind of show it to you. I've been in here before, and it's a really, really cool place. So, let me check down here. So this is some of the mining. That's cool. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we're going to take a closer look at some of this mining equipment and some of the structures here. So here we go. We'll be there in a second. All right, so the first place I'm going to take you here is what they call the Burrow Tunnel. So I think I remember coming here, and this might be a cool shot, so we're going to give it a go. We are going to check it out. All right. So just to tell you a little bit about Tonopah. Kind of its heyday was like 1905, early 1900s, when that's when all the gold strike and the silver strikes were happening. And these towns were flooded with prospectors and bankers too. So those are the guys that really got rich. Prospectors, maybe not so much. But anyway, so we're gonna get a closer look at this place. All right. So when you're poking around in Nevada, especially a lot of these mining towns, you'll see signs like this says unsafe mine, stay out, stay alive. And believe me or not, that is true. I remember one time I was walking around at night and I almost stepped down into a hole that went way down. That would have been the end of me. But thankfully, somebody grabbed my shoulder before I could take one too many wrong steps. All right, so hey, we're going inside the Burrow Tunnel, so let's take a look inside that. Here we go. So we're inside the tunnel here. It's supposed to be a real cool vantage point here, so we're gonna try to stay out of other people's way that may be here to do the tourist thing like we are, but we're gonna see if we can get a good look at that right now.
Crazy, crazy.
So I'm at the vantage point here in the mine where you can look all the way down there. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, I can feel some real cool air just standing here. I mean, it's almost 100 degrees here today, and it's hot up on the surface. But down here inside the Burrow Tunnel, you can feel this cool breeze coming up through the mines. It's pretty nice. All right, enough of the Burrow Tunnel. Let's get you somewhere else. Check that out. So according to the sign here that says the jackass is a miner's best friend. So Adam, am I your best friend? Okay, see? The jackass is always the best friend. So when you're walking around out here, and I may have said this in several videos before, you got to watch out for rattlesnakes. And matter of fact, Anna just told me that she heard something rattling in the shrubs just a few minutes ago. So I'm walking away from that area. I'm gonna walk you up until where the mill is at. So at least to process all the ore. So let's get a close look at that. All right, so when you're on this mine tour, you can actually come in and take a closer look at the mill. It's pretty amazing stuff. Just think about the men who worked in places like this in this intense heat over 100 years ago, you know, for the wages they may have gotten working in here. And just can't stop thinking about, you know, what life was like for the prospectors, the miners, the guys that worked in the mill, you know, the people who lived in town, the ladies of the evening that worked the saloons. Gives you pause to thought, just for a minute. So behind me is the old Tonopah mining storehouse. Matter of fact, when you come in the store, they give you a map, and it has all the buildings that are numbered to kind of let you know what everything's about, kind of the history of it. So we didn't do the map. We kind of know what certain things are. We've been here before, like I just showed you the mill. So, but anyway, check out this old vehicle. That is cool. All right, that's good.
Kind of set up like a golf cart.
Was that?
The mechanisms are kind of set up like a golf cart.
Yeah, very, very basic. All right, get out of here. Okay, so I'm inside the old carpenter shop. This is where we're gonna end our portion. This is the mining portion of the video. So we're getting to the spooky stuff here in a minute. We're gonna head there next. But I'm glad you maybe had an opportunity to kind of check out these places here. So let me just give you a little tour of the place, and then we will head down to the most terrifying place in America. This isn't terrifying. This is great for the kids, the family. If your kids want to get a sense of history, get them off their phone for a minute and kind of bring them in a spot like this. Kind of learn about where America was at one point.
For a small price of $3.
That's right. So the tour actually cost $3. So, which is nominal, man. That's a deal. So, all right. So let's head to this most terrifying place in America. Now, if you're fascinated by ghosts and spooky stuff, the Tonopah is definitely the place for you. They've got 3 places that are considered haunted locations. First place here is we're going to walk through. It's a cemetery. Now, this cemetery was around in the early 1900s, and they say it's haunted. You don't want to be here at night. A lot of enthusiasts actually do come up here at night because they want to be scared. I will tell you, my counterpart here, my co-creator of the channel, she has no interest in being in the cemetery at all, and she has no interest in the Clown Motel, so she gets scared of those things. I'm kind of fascinated by it. I do believe in kind of spirits and stuff like that. I don't know if I believe in ghosts, or I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Just have never seen anything that would give me solid evidence to believe that. So, but let me know in the comments. Let me know. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe that these places are haunted? Do you believe? Are you terrified by these spooky places? So, here it is, the old cemetery, Tonopah, in all its glory. As you can see, this person was buried here in 1911. It's over 100 years ago. He died in Malcolm Larson, a man named Malcolm Larson, Navy veteran. So, died at a cave-in of the mine. So welcome to the most terrifying motel in America, according to paranormal TV. So I don't know if I'd stay here. Leave me some comments to see if you'd stay here. But we're gonna give you some sights around the place and take a poke around.
Check it out. They're cleaning it. It's not a cool fridge.
All right, so that was a look inside of one of these rooms. I was lucky enough to have an open door. One of the maids was cleaning the room, so you could see what it looks like inside. But I don't know. I'm not freaked out. I mean, it's a motel. It's probably like a 1-star or 2-star, so I probably wouldn't stay for that reason. Not because it's scary. But obviously, I've got other plans tonight. Let me know if you'd stay here. So, do you think this is the most terrifying motel in America? I'd probably have to spend the night and kind of judge it on that merit, whether I got freaked out during the middle of the night. So, I don't think it is. So one last place we're going to check out here in Tonopah. Now the great thing about Tonopah is there's a lot of mining history, and plus you've got your spooky places. So we kind of showed you a little bit about both today. So we're going to end our video probably a little bit later in the evening at the Mitzvah Hotel, which is supposed to be haunted. A couple of kids died. I think I did a video about that many years ago, about a year ago. About 2 young girls that died falling down an elevator shaft. So we'll go there. We'll wrap up our video there. We'll have a drink at the bar. Inside the Mitzvah Hotel. Now, I've done a video in here before, so I'm not going to go into detail too much about the Mitzvah Hotel. You can go back and watch that video. It's in our archives. But we are going to visit the bar here to wrap up our video, drink a beer and just kind of cool down after a long day of filming. So as we're saying, we're wrapping up here at the Mitzvah Hotel. We're not staying here tonight because it's a haunted hotel. Anna, you think it's haunted here? You do think it's haunted?
I think so.
We stayed here before, so she's not coming back here again, so we're across the street. But anyway, that's all we have for now. See you some beers and for twos.